The leaves are turning yellow in Munich, so it must be time for Expo Real, one of the world's biggest real estate events. Our Europe TV asked some of real estate's leading managers what they thought of the event.
I think the big topic of the day at Expo is where markets are. So you talk to some of the key players as I've been doing, and there is a real sense of where are we in the market, and I think that is absolutely going to dictate our strategy, others' strategy in terms of how long is this economic backdrop, if you like, of low interest rates and almost deflationary pressure is going to last. Because if it lasts, and you think it's going to last for a very long time, property remains very fairly priced. So I think you're not going to see a cooling off, particularly in the markets.
For us, it's a possibility to meet many people in a very short period of time. There are many international investors, and you can have one investor in the morning, and you might get some information you can use at your lunch with the other investor, and you can bring parties together, and that's something we usually don't have over the year. And so for us, it's a very efficient way of dealing with each other and just meeting people.
Well, Temo is a player in the German real estate market. We have a huge development pipeline. We did a lot of in 2015-14. We started some new projects here in Berlin, Frankfurt, Munich. So from that perspective, it's our, let's say, home fair. And parallelly, so we also decided to start a development in Bucharest or Hidea Tower, which also will, let's say, increase our real estate portfolio in the CE region.
Well, for us, it's a wonderful opportunity to spend, I say wonderful, not being in a warehouse for 2 days, that's for sure. But it's a wonderful opportunity to have 2 days where you're literally going back to back, meeting, as I mentioned earlier, developers, fellow institutions, agents, and these are people who live across Europe. So to set all those meetings up and do them back from your desk in London or wherever you sit would take you months. So I really embrace seeing as many people as possible. You walk away from here with a real market view on where everyone thinks things are. So you've taken the temperature at Expo. So it's a really good to take back to where you work, and a little bit think about your strategy from what you've heard, and critically analyse what you've heard and move forward.
So, another successful Expo Real, and we'll see you again next year.